Blog Talk Radio.
Robbie the Rummy show. And that is right, Robbie the Rummy is back finally, and his co-host, the Nappy J.
Whoop whoop and stuff.
Oh man, we have a good show going on tonight. Our special guest is Cali Connect. They're coming out from California. They just released a new album called Dream Chasing on Tuesday on iTunes and Amazon and all that good stuff. Do you want to say anything there, PJ?
Well, this is the first time that I've at least been on this show that besides me being interviewed, that I've heard of somebody from my own home state being interviewed, West Coast representing, man. It feels good.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of them around. It's not easy, though. But it's an honor. I've known these guys for well over a year now, real cool dudes, and we've been in talks to get them on for an interview for the longest time. But with their schedule, it's been rough and stuff, so we finally managed to squeeze it through, and glad you can make it.
So are they here yet?
Oh, no, I just messaged them to tell them to call in. They're getting ready to now.
Oh, okay, great.
So as we're waiting here, I guess I'll explain the upcoming shows that we got for interview-wise. On March 28th, which happens to be the day after my birthday, we have Twisted Insane with Dirty Advil, and April 4th, we have Mars for the Part 2 interview, as promised a couple months ago. And we also have a couple more interviews waiting in line, just waiting to hear back from, I probably shouldn't say, but Kung Fu Vampires, Boondocks, and a few other people. So look out for that, you know. And,
Robbie the Rummy show, shit, we ain't playing.
Oh, man, I can't tell you how good it feels to be back.
Yes, I mean, honestly, the last two shows, me and my homie Bruce, we've been holding it down for you and everything, but the whole time I'm like a nervous wreck because I'm like, shit, you know, it's like I'm so used to having you on here, and I'm trying to keep the momentum of your show going, and this guy, Bruce, I mean, he did a terrific job, but at the same time, he'd never done anything like this before. You know what I'm saying? So, but the whole plus side, though, about him interviewing, he was telling me after this last Monday night after we gotten done interviewing Class that, he was actually ready to drop, I wouldn't say drop the hatchet, but kind of give up on stuff because his family was giving him, like, a really rough time about this whole gangster thing. And apparently his mom got to listen that, like, you know, with Buckshot and Class and everything, when she realized that, you know, a lot of the music that a lot of us juggalos listen to is performed just by regular, everyday people. I mean, there might be a horror aspect to everything, but that's not what the people are really like. And so it really actually helped solve some problems for them. So just wanted to throw that out there.
All right. We have one half of Cali Connect calling in now, so we're going to get them on. I don't know which one is who, but we're going to get them on now and get this interview going.
Yo,
What's
up?
You're on the air. What up?
What up? Dirty D, what's going on, dude? Sounds like you guys were having a serious conversation there.
Well,
no,
we going some time before you got on here. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Who am I speaking to? Who's this?
This
that was
Nappy
my
J.
co-host. Yeah, that was Nappy J.
yeah. Okay, what's up, dude? Nice to
not
meet
much. So, you just released a new album on Tuesday called Dream Chasing. Want to get right into that?
Oh, man, we're so stoked on Dream Chasing, dude. We worked so hard on it. We recorded probably 65 songs in the span of 4 months, give or take, and then we took 17 of the best ones that we thought, and then, we made the mixtape On the Grind since '09. Those are the ones that didn't make the cut. But the ones that did make the cut were Dream Chasing, and we feel it's the best work we've ever done. We decided not to do any collaborations on it because the first album had so many collaborations on it. So, yeah, we're pumped. We got the street team going, and everyone's really getting behind it. So we're really excited about it, and it's the best work we've ever put out. So we're just really excited to finally get it out and getting some feedback from everyone,
Great. When you recorded that, did you record that all within the year of your first debut album? I know you released that one last year, and then you released a couple mixtapes as well. Did you do all that in the recording?
Yeah, we did a majority of the recording all in 2012. We were just always recording every day, always in grind mode, writing songs, recording, seeing what worked, what doesn't work, and like I said, we recorded 60 to 70 songs in that 4-month period, give or take, and it was just insane. So, yeah, and we're already about 30 tracks deep on our next project. We took some time off to kind of just, promote the album, go have some fun, live our lives, not always just be in the studio and stuff. So, but like I said, we're about 30 tracks deep on a new Cali Connect project.
Damn.
Did you? Yeah, man, they're always working. Nappy. Did you already have a mindset for your next project for when you plan on releasing it, or is that going to wait until next year? Or
I'm not really sure about that. We kind of, we get in grind mode, like I said, and then we just record a bunch of songs, and we like to release mixtapes. We like to give people free music while they're waiting for the next album. That's kind of a method that we've developed. So we don't really know where this next project is going. We're just recording a bunch of songs again. We just dropped Dream Chasing, so we want to promote that. We want people to absorb that and focus on that for the time being. But when the time's right, we'll hit you guys with another mixtape or drop some free stuff or some singles on iTunes.
Great. Nappy J, you want to take over really quick?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a question. All right, you were saying that this album that just dropped, okay, you had no collaborations, but do you have any collaborations for us to look forward to?
Right now we're in the talks with some artists right now. I can't really go into too much detail about it, but I really would like to do a collaboration with Prevail from Swole Members. We already did a collaboration on our debut album with Mad Child. He's someone that we really want to get on the next album. We've kind of been in talks with him. We haven't really locked anything down yet. So as of right now, we don't have any set collaborations, but we have a handful of artists that we would like to collaborate with that we're going to reach out with and, hopefully get him on our next album. So, but he's definitely on the top of the list. I really, we've been down with Full Members and Battle Axe, since the days of Bad Dreams. We really love their movement, and, it'd be an honor to get Prevail on the next album. So,
hell yeah.
And I'd be down, we don't know the avenues right now, but we would be down to get, Twisted on some stuff. I really like them too. They're really, I'm kind of behind on their music. I kind of just found out about them a couple years ago, and they're They're really talented, so I'd really love to get them on an album and do some projects with them too. And and we were also talking to back a while ago. We were talking to you guys just interviewed Class, right? The other night, last night or the night before, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I really want to do a project with him too. We kind of talk through email and on Twitter about doing a project. So he's another artist I'd like to get on the album as well. So you just kind of see where it goes. Everyone gets so busy with their schedules. You just got to time everything perfect and see where it goes from there.
Yo, what's up, motherfuckers? It's K.I. Double from Cali Connect. Rummy, what up, Ernie? I ain't on that other side. What's cracking?
What's going on? What's
good, my dude? What's good?
We were just talking about upcoming future collabs that you guys were looking forward to doing in the upcoming future.
Yeah, collabs are hot, you know what I mean? But right now what we're on is building ourselves as artists and really trying to perfect our own craft. And our debut album, we had a lot of collabs and a lot of stock put into those collabs, and they really didn't do what we thought they were going to do for us. So what we're realizing now is building ourselves as artists and to really trying to perfect our crafts on our own. We want people to want to collab with us instead of vice versa. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We want the hottest artists in the game to come out to us instead of us reaching out to them, because you really don't get their best work when it's that way. So right now we're just, just trying to maintain on doing our thing, which, how do you like the new album? Dream Chasing came out. Get it on iTunes, Amazon. It's everywhere. It's cracking. It's on track.
I'm actually looking forward to getting that album myself, but my internet's down, so I can't get up on there and purchase it. Unfortunately,
all right.
Technical
All right, we'll get you a hard copy out there soon.
Hell yeah.
What's up? Hell yeah.
Between Dream Chasing and your first release of last year, what can you tell about the differences other than collabs on the first one and not having collabs on Dream Chasing?
Well, an artist or like a basketball player or a professional athlete, everybody starts out at the beginning of their career with an ability that they bring to the table. And at this point in our career, we've stepped up to the pros, and we feel like we have a lot more to bring to the table. And, our first album, it was a good album. It's a banger. This album deserves a lot more recognition. People are really going to recognize us as artists that have a lot to bring to the table, as opposed to maybe a future sub-noise artist or something like that. Now I really think that, we have a lot to bring to mainstream music, underground music, and music all around the world.
Yeah, just to add to that, what Kid was saying, the first album was really geared towards the underground. I'm not saying we're not gearing towards the underground anymore, but we kind of stepped out of our comfort zone when we were recording Dream Chasing, and we pushed the envelope. Kid wrote some amazing songs for that album, some of the best work he's ever wrote. That's kind of how we do it. We both come to each other with song ideas, and we back each other up and write the songs. But for Dream Chasing, it was no holds barred. We were just experimenting. We really wanted to showcase Cali Connect, who we are, as artists. As Kid was saying, we really want the recognition as artists, and we feel that Dream Chasing appeals to both underground and mainstream markets. And, when we were recording it, we just pushed the envelope. We didn't let anything hold us back, and we just wanted to make the music that we feel defines Cali Connect. So, he made some really good points on that.
We also wanted to be the first artist to integrate multiple genres of music onto one album, be really, really multidimensional instead of just being stuck in one thing and that's your niche. Our niche is kind of being able to do anything, and that's what, we've kind of prided ourselves on in the last year. And to be truthful with you, it was really hard to wait for Dream Chasing, because last year on March 12th, when our debut album came out, Dream Chasing was done. So for the last year, we've been waiting on, releasing this album, trying to do it right. And in that time, we've recorded another 50 tracks. I don't know if you've heard On the Grind Since '09, but that's a mixtape that came out in October, last October. That's a pretty dope mixtape too. We haven't really got that out there that much. I mean, it's gonna be on all the major DatPiff and mixtape websites coming up soon. But we really just concentrated on Dream Chasing. Now we have a bunch of new material that's already done. So we're taking our time, putting our projects out at the same time, trying to keep them speedy and give the fans what they want, a mixtape and an album a year, or 2 albums and a mixtape a year.
Wow.
Yeah, we're about 30 to 50 tracks deep on a new project. I don't know if we're quite at 50. I don't know. I need to check. There's so much music on the hard drive. Yeah.
There's no more of this. There's no more of this. You come out with an album, 4 years later, you come out with another album, and you're a relevant artist. If you have 2 albums in your whole career, I mean, and this is directly aimed at certain people out there in the industry who know who they are. If you've dropped 2 albums in your whole fucking career, what advice do you have to give to me, who already has 2 albums on the market, already one of the hottest West Coast artists out there? Like, really, we're just trying to stay on our own path. We're staying positive. We're paying dues, showing respect to everybody, but realizing that we can write 100 songs a year and we can release 60 of them, and I know it's possible.
Damn. Yeah, you got to
straight up. Straight up.
Go ahead.
Nappy J.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't trying to step over anybody right there. Hey, who would you guys say are like your main influences are out there?
I think we need to. Kid and I have very different influences. That's what makes Cali Connect so diverse and dope, is our different influences. I'm really, I really like the old school hip hop, Run DMC, LL Cool J, Big Daddy Kane, Public Enemy. I really love old school hip hop, and then you start getting into the early 90s. Warren G is a really big influence on me, Nate Dogg, MC8, and then you get into the underground vibe, Swollen Members. The first track we ever rapped over, instrumental-wise, was Deep End by the Swollen Members. They released it on vinyl, just instrumental. So you get into the underground vibe, Swollen Members, KMK, ICP, a lot of that. But major influences for myself is, old school hip-hop, early 90s, that V like that. And Kid has a range of influence as well.
What really got me into hip-hop, and, this was probably my 7th grade summer, was the All Eyes on Me Tupac release, and that's what really got me into hip-hop. And that's just what broke the window of me getting into hip-hop. Once I was into hip-hop, I was listening to artists before they even knew who they were. On the West Coast, I was bumping Big L, and I was bumping Strong Arm Steady, and all the shit that was coming out, Feel the Agony and Exhibit and shit people hadn't heard, before they even had it. And I want to tell you, I'd love to tell you that Eminem was my biggest inspiration, and he's the reason I started rapping. To be honest with you, I was a huge Camp K fan, and they're the reason I started rapping. But now that I've come to the level I'm at now, my goals and my sights are a lot higher than, anything that's ever been achieved in that genre. I want to take this thing to the next level, and I'm going to try trying. That's what's up,
Hell yeah.
Straight up. And as far as influences, I'm going ICP, KMK, and Swollen Members. Those are the ones who really wanted me to start rapping. And as far as, mainstream to underground rap, I would say, the 2001 album, Dr. Dre and Eminem, of course, that was one of my favorites. And then, all the old schools that Ernie listed, of course, were big favorites of mine. And Snoop Dogg, I had every Snoop Dogg album. I mean, we've been West Coast kids since the beginning. So we ain't never had to try and fake that we were Cali heads, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, same here.
Yeah, totally.
I was just telling Robbie a minute ago, it's great to be interviewing people from California, because it's like the first time. That's where I live, man. So this is the first time.
Yeah. Down to the West Coast. That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Where do you live at in Cali? I'm
actually in the middle of nowhere out in the Mojave Desert, but I'm like 2 hours out of like Los Angeles and all those places.
Oh, okay, that's awesome.
I love it out here.
That's what's up.
Got to come out to Cali Connect, though, dude. Come fucking smoke some Chronic with us and party, dude.
Oh, will do one of these days.
You know, while we got a chance to plug some shit, you know, everybody knows the album just came out, 3/12/13, Dream Chasing, hashtag Dream Chasing without a G, so CHASIN. Go out and get it on iTunes. Go out and get it on Amazon. Also, our debut album and all our singles are available if you can't afford an album. Also, we got a show coming up March 28th with The Game at Heat Ultra Lounge. It's going to be the jump off. So anybody who's into Black Wall Street or, you know, underground West Coast hip-hop or even mainstream West Coast hip-hop and you think you know what's up, you need to be at this show. So holla at us, Californians.
Hell yeah.
I was just about to get into that too. What upcoming shows do you guys have coming now other than The Game, or is that it for now?
Well, right now that's the only thing that we have solid booked right now. We're working on booking a bunch of shows to promote Dream Chasing, but the show with The Game came across me and we decided to book it. I gotta give a shout out to Tony from Acropolis Records for locking that in for us. It's going to be a really huge show for us. At the moment, that is the only show we have officially booked right now. But like I said, we're in the process of booking more shows. We're so busy with getting Dream Chasing out and getting that street team cracking. I just want to give a shout-out to everyone who signed up for that street team. You guys are the shit. I see you guys posting pictures on Twitter, everything, especially you, Robert. Much respect to you for getting behind that. I mean, I put a lot.
I want to shout out to Andy Kane. Happy birthday! I didn't get to call him, but Andy Kane's my manager. He's a good homie of mine. I call him the Willy Wonka Weasel. So happy birthday, motherfucker! And holler back at me when you get a chance. Play. I'm sorry I didn't get to answer your calls. I was dick deep in something I should have been in. So holler. I mean,
dude, kids like Obama, dude. He can't get that motherfucker on the phone ever.
I know. You said call in 10 minutes. I was thinking an hour and 10 minutes, but I thought I might have missed the show. Yeah.
No, but getting back to the street team, you guys are fucking awesome. I see everyone getting behind this album, and it's really cool. And again, I just got to say thank you. You know, we put a lot of effort in that street team, and I want to apologize to anyone that I didn't get to. You know, the album dropped. We ran out of all the material. I'm working on getting more flyers and stickers printed. So if we didn't get to you, we will get to you, and we'll get you out some shirts and stickers and flyers. And, again, just want to say thank you guys for getting behind this album, and let's keep spreading the word and blowing it up. You know, next generation, Cali Connect, babe.
I also got a few things to clear up as far as Hustler Apparel being our sponsor. At this point, you know, they're willing to rep us. We're willing to rep them. But we are no longer in any type of affiliation with Hustler Apparel, Hustler Clothing, Hustler Magazine, even though, you know, I got a lot of respect for people who work over there and everything like that. You know, we're both, you know, forging a different path, and they're deciding to stay with their ways, which I can't hate against. You know, the porn industry's made billions of dollars, and we're deciding to take the hip-hop route, you know. So at this point, we are deciding to split ways, so no more Hustler stickers at shows, but we are going to have Cali Connect stickers, Cali Connect shirts, stuff to pass out, and merch to slang at shows. So if you're out at one of our shows, you can come by a debut album or a new Dream Chasing album. We will have mixtapes we'll be throwing out. We'll have shirts we can slang. We'll be throwing out stickers. So look out for the merch. And just want to let you know there'll be no more Hustler gear. So stop blowing up my Twitter saying ask for Hustler gear. Yeah.
We still love you, Hustler. Nothing personal. We still love you.
Yeah. Straight up.
All right. Out of all collabs that you've done, you know, on the first album, which one would you guys say has been your favorite collab out of the whole album?
I'll let Ernie
go
go first.
Kid. You want me to go first? All right. Well, my favorite.
You want me to go first? I'll tell you,
go ahead.
the number one person I have respect for in the game, and I'm not going to say it was my favorite song. I'm not going to say it's the best song we ever did, but I grew up as a 12, a 13, a 14-year-old kid sneaking into these KMK shows that I could not even get into with the fake ID. I was 14. I was already there in an 18-and-up show. I looked up to this motherfucker for the last 10 years, so I'm going to say Daddy X, Brad Xavier, was, you know, the ultimate pinnacle of my career to that point. And, a lot of props to him. I wish him the best of luck with everything that's going on with him and his band. I appreciate him doing that track for us, but, that one was super inspirational for me. Even though we're on our new tip now and we're in a new direction, I still respect him a lot, and that was my favorite collab by far.
I gotta go with Kid on that one. That song, just turned out the way we envisioned it. When we were recording and writing the song, we came up with the idea that we were talking to, X at the time, and we presented the song to him. He agreed to do it, and his verse is just phenomenal. The song came together really good, and I also got to give respect, to Brad Xavier. He threw us on a show in Arizona, showed us a lot of love, did the track for us. They threw us up as the Nug of the Week. I also got to give a shout-out to Johnny Richter. He's a really good homie of ours, really cool cat, always got a lot of good advice for us. I can't forget about West Coast Thing. I fucking love that song as well. It was featured as the Nug of the Week twice. But, and I also can't forget about Killer C. That I think that collaboration is really slept on. He's an amazing artist. And the Mad Child one as well. But, I got to agree with Kid. Out of all the collaborations on the first album, I got to go with the Daddy X one. That track just came out amazing.
The Mad Child thing is, let me put it to you this way. This is the simplest analogy I could come up with. Let's say you just got drafted into the Major League Baseball. You just got drafted as a pro. It's your first year in the league. You're pinch hitting. You come in and you get a nice fastball right down the middle, and you bloop a little single into left field. You wish you had another swing at it, and that's the way the Mad Child thing went. I wish we had one more run with Mad Child, one more dope beat with our, that was his sample and his hook that he sent over to us. I wish we could write a song and send it to him, but, with all the complications that's been going on with that band lately, another collab really hasn't been in the books. So, that's just one where I wish we had another swing at it. There could have been a lot more to come.
Right. I agree with that one, too. That song came out super dope, and it wasn't exactly easy following Mad Child. He fucking destroyed that track, so he set the bar very high. Like Kid said, we would love to submit something to him, and like I said earlier in the interview, we're in talks with Prevail, and most likely the way that's going to roll out is we're going to submit the track to Prevail. If he's digging it, he can get on it. I'm really looking forward to that, because I got to say right now, Soul members are fucking killing it, and I got to give respect to the whole Battle Axe fucking movement. You guys know who you guys are. We have nothing but respect for you guys.
Soul members, top 5 acts in the world. Not even mainstream, not even underground. Swole members are one of the top 5 hip-hop acts in the world. Guaranteed. That's how hot they are. That's how dope, Mad Child's lyrics are. Prevail's one of the all-time masterminds of the game. He took that band from a nowhere nothing in a nowhere city in Canada to being one of the biggest independent artists ever to hit the shelves. So, props out to those cats. I'll always have respect for them. I'll always have love for them. And, I still bump their CDs to this day.
That's right. Battle Axe Warriors, what up?
Right. All right. I noticed in Dream Chasing, you guys get pretty in-depth with your lyrics as far as, kind of your personal life and in your past. Like, I noticed, I want to say Ernie D mentioned how he dropped from college and stuff. What got you guys to decide to move forward and keep focusing more on the whole rap hip-hop scene other than your influences of artists?
Well, we've always put everything, that life throws at us into our music. Kid and myself have, we've been through hell and back in this drive as Cali Connect. We've been through, we've got, like I said, I've battled addictions, restrictions, convictions, we've been through it all. You name it, we've been through it. And, we feel that that's the best way to make music. People are going to relate to it. I'm not knocking these cats who, make music about partying all the time. That's part of it, too. But, there is real life that we deal with. People dying, not having money, not being able to make your rent, losing your girl, whatever it might be for girls, losing their man, whatever, just going through hard times. And, that's what life throws at you. And everything that life throws at us, we like to put in our music. And we like to incorporate that real stuff. And I've been noticing a lot of the feedback on the album, a lot of people are trying to, a lot of people are liking that song, Think About It. And what's funny about that is when Kid and I were sitting down, we weren't sure if that song was going to get any love because it's kind of, real mellow, kind of melancholy vibe, and it's been getting a lot of love, and I'm really glad we put it on the album, and that's one of those songs that, just life experience and, just real shit, and that's what we always bleed it out, and, Kid just fucking kills it. He writes these hooks, and, I'll write these hooks, we write them together, and we just, real life experiences, that's just the way I can put it. We just write about what we see and what we live.
Right. All right. We only have a couple minutes here, so Nappy J, if you want to get any last questions in, and after we'll let them get them shout-outs in or whatever.
I was going to ask about their creative process, but they basically just answered that right there. So that's
pretty much what I got to say on the creative process is, like I said, I'll say it again. Kid, he writes amazing work, and we both do. And we both just come to each other with ideas, and we back each other up. We don't really have disagreements about things. We let it flow in the studio. If something's working, it's working. If it's not, it's not. But we both, will write 10 or 15 songs and come to each other and say, hey, check this out. I have this idea. Or, hey, check this out. And believe it or not, a lot of the times, Kid will be calling me at 2 a.m, leaving me a voicemail of a hook he just wrote in a verse, and I hear that, and I come over the next day and we lay it down and we turn it into a track, and the creative process just hits you, and we just back each other up. I like to refer to it, and some people might think it's kind of corny, but this is how I look at it, because I'm all about spiritual elements, nature, and all that stuff. Is we're the yin and yang. What MC doesn't bring to the table, another one does. We like to ping pong off each other. So that's my part of the creative process. And Kid's just a beast, and I back him up. And
what a lot of people don't realize about the creative process is the comfort level has so much to do with it. Me and Ernie have recorded at some of the nicest studios in California. We've recorded at East West, Gower Studios. We've, recorded at a lot of these nice studios, and we do some of our best work at my apartment in the hood in Corona, with just a little, pop-up vocal booth and all our equipment. We make some of our best music there. And what's funny is some really highly accredited engineers have criticized some of the work we've done at these expensive studios at $180 an hour, and then they're like, damn, they love the shit we do in my apartment with no vocal booth. So a lot of the creative process has to do with your comfort level and where you feel comfortable and where you make the best music at. And I'm not saying that's never going to be in $1 million studio. I'm just saying to this point in our career, it hasn't been that way.
That's right. That's 100%.
All right. Well, we're going to get ready to wrap this up here. Is there any other info you want to let us all in and make any quick shout-outs?
Oh yeah, what I'm gonna do is I wanna shout out my Instagram. A lot of people, my name's the Kid, but a lot of people call me KI Double. So what we're doing on Instagram is K_I_KC at Instagram. And Ernie, you can plug your Instagram.
Yeah,
Ernie's Instagram is go ahead.
Yeah, mine's Ernie D_KC, and then the Twitter, of course, you guys already know that, Cali_Connect. The Facebook.
Yeah, and also we have a band Instagram as well, which is Cali_Connect. We also have the Facebook. So the Facebook is Cali.Connect/Cali.Connect. So hit us up on all our social media websites. If you need tickets to the game show, any of our social media sites, you can hit us up at to get them. Or you can purchase them at the door and just say you're there for Cali Connect. And once again, that's March 28th at Heat Ultra Lounge in Anaheim, California. So come see us, open up for the game. It's going to be a dope-ass show. If you've never seen Black Wall Street before, the game really goes off. And if you've never been to a KC show before, this is your time.
And I just want to make, one more quick little shout out. I know we got to wrap it up. Again, I just want to thank you guys for having us on, especially. Give a round of applause to yourself. You guys are the shit. Keep doing your thing, especially you, Robert. We've had some conversations, and I'm really glad that you're pushing on, brother, and keep doing your thing. And also, I just want to thank all our friends, family, supporters, all you street teamers, everyone who's getting behind us, because we've been told so many times, no, 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 and now we're making them hear us. We're making them feel our vibe. We're doing our thing. Strength in numbers. Without you guys, there is no us. And like Kid said, hit us up on our social media. We run all our social media. We'll get back to you guys. We love chatting with our fans. And, you know, I just got to say thank you guys for getting behind Dream Chasing and Cali Connect. And that's just seriously from the bottom of my heart and soul that we put into this music. Thank you guys, and we're going to keep trying to put out the best music we can.
Thanks, Rob. We always appreciate you pushing us on Twitter, too. All that Twitter love, that all makes a difference. Every little bit counts. And from now on, we're using hashtag Dream Chasing in all capitals. Hashtag Dream Chasing with no G in all capitals. And let's get that motherfucker cracking and, you know, see how high we can take this rocket.
That's right. All right. All right. Well, you know, it was
for having me.
Good. Yeah, it was nice getting you on, you know, and we'll keep pushing that dream chasing and keep the street team going and to see what the future holds.
All right, Rob. Hey, I'm about to go light this blunt up, put my dick and my balls in my girl's mouth, so I'll holler at you. All right, fool? Thanks for having me. All right, Fred, you got to stay up. And to the other homie, you know what I mean? Stay up. Thanks for having me on the radio. KIKC out. Peace.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you guys again, and shout out to all the other independent artists out there doing their thing. You guys keep doing their thing, and thanks again, Rob, and you too, homie. You know, good show, and let's do it again in a few months, dude, and we'll give you guys a little update of what's going down.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
All right, guys. You guys have a good night, dude. Stay safe out there, and everyone else, bump Cali Connect, Dream Chasing on iTunes. Get it. Peace. Ernie D. I'm out. Have a good one.